everyone, it's Melissa with another craft activity for you. Today I wanted to talk to you about salt painting. Salt painting is a lot of fun to do. It's very simple to pull together and it can be done with items you probably have sitting in your house right now. The first thing you'll need for today is a piece of paper. I have here some green construction paper. You really can use any type of paper you want or have on hand. I'm just using green construction paper because it's a little bit sturdier. And I'm going to put it in a tray to kind of keep things a little less messy. The other thing you're going to need is glue. I have here Elmer's all-purpose glue. You can use whatever glue you have on hand. You're going to need some salt. It's just regular table salt. And then you're going to need your paints. For today, I have just some water with a little bit of food coloring in it in a couple different colors. I have red, purple, yellow, and blue. You can use whatever you have on hand. You can also use a strong, like a dark watercolor paint if you'd like. And then you also need a paintbrush to spread your paint with. So once you have all that, you're ready to get started. So like I said, I've put my piece of paper in a cookie sheet with sides just so that it's going to contain the salt that I'm going to be using today. And basically what you're going to want to do is take your glue and draw a picture with it. It can be whatever you want, shapes, flowers, animals, an illustration, whatever you feel like drawing. And then you're going to take your salt and you're going to pour it all over your page so the glue is completely covered. So let's get started with putting the glue illustration on. Alright, so now that I have my design, I'm going to go ahead and pour the salt right on the page. And like I said, this can get a little bit messy, so it is good to have your tray already set up. So I'm going to shift the salt around a little bit to make sure that it is going to completely coat my glue that's on the page. And then you can actually just kind of tip it off, and if it's in a tray, the nice thing is you can move it to the side, and if you do a couple of these, you can actually just keep reusing the same salt. So this is what it'll look like. It'll kind of look like puffy, crystally glue. And then what you can do is take your paintbrush and whatever colors you decided to make, I guess I'll start with my yellow, and you are going to just lightly color the salt. And what you'll see is as you are pressing the paintbrush to your salt, it will soak up the paint color. So there's yellow. Yellow's not showing up super well for the camera, so let me try some blue. And if you find that your colors aren't showing up the way you want them to, you can always make them stronger. So like if you're using food coloring, you can add more food coloring. If you're using watercolor, you can make it a little stronger. It's up to you. I'm kind of liking the pastel colors. So this is my finished product. You can see mine's still really wet, so it is running a little bit. You are going to need to let these dry for a little while, but you can make a bunch of them and set them aside to dry, and then you'll have a bunch of them, and you can hang them up however you'd like. I did want to show you this one that I made at the bottom here. It's kind of tie-dyed almost, and that is from putting colors right next to each other. The colors in these usually won't really run very much, unless you're putting them right on top of each other. So that is kind of a cool thing you can experiment with. You can try, different numbers of color layers. You can try putting colors next to each other. You can make your paints as dark as you'd like. For mine, I just used a couple drops of food coloring, but you absolutely could use more. But that is it. Salt painting in general is a lot of fun, and it's a really easy, fun indoor craft to do. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!